Wagwan, guys.
What's good?
Welcome back to Mission Accomplished.
Where we
Showcase the lives of those who have accomplished much. And today, we have an extremely special guest.
before we get into that, today is the last episode of season 2.
Can you guys just fathom these brand new mics?
My name's Adele Onyango.
Today we are having a milestone episode.
My name is Karen. Some people pronounce it Karun.
My name is Karoki.
My name is DJ Kropa.
My name is Brian Kabuki.
Maish.
Woo!
Yeah, guys.
It's been the shortest season because it's been the most fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
fun season
wow,
with
guys.
different guests, but we'll do another video on that. Stay tuned. Anyways, back to the topic. We have a very special guest
Special guest only.
who will not introduce herself.
Hi guys.
Hi.
So how am I introducing myself? I'm Catherine.
How do you work?
I'm the CEO and head of partnerships at Mtoto News. Yeah.
You guys imagine we just met her today.
Can you fathom that?
I'm just kidding. We've known her for a long time.
You blew our cover, man.
I apologize. Anyways, Kate, what do you like doing for fun? Like, what are your hobbies and stuff?
Oh, wow. I used to like drawing. Is singing in the shower a hobby?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like poetry. I like dancing. Reading interesting books as well.
You know, in the shower, you can compose some really sickly beats, guys.
Compose some nice song, and then when you get out, you forget everything.
I know, it's like so annoying.
The biggest
Oh my
pains in
days.
life, behind paying taxes and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways, is this being a CEO of a company that focuses on making children visible?
And head of
Is it-
partnerships.
Yeah. Is it something that you always wanted to do? Like, did you always want to work in a media / advocacy, things basically concerning children? Is it something that you always wanted to do?
Funny enough, yes. I always wanted to work with children from way back. What I studied for is not what I'm currently doing. I studied finance.
Interesting.
But I got into the media game immediately after I finished university, and ever since I've been in media. So it's that the saying that you make plans and God laughs. Yeah, God had another plan for me.
Do you enjoy your job working with children? And if so, what's the best part about it?
For sure, yes, I do enjoy working with children. When us guys were growing up, funny enough, we never had a platform like this. And just working with you guys and getting to see how your mind works, the great ideas that you come up with, how you converse with people, it for me, it lights me up, because I'm literally seeing the future of how things are going to be for our country, for the world. And the fact that you guys are very outspoken and know your rights, for me, that's a plus. And that's why you're doing an amazing job on this show. Who would have thought you'll be finishing season 2 and we're currently going to season 3?
I know.
Funny enough, it actually took, I think, was it a year or something to record season 1? And it has taken about from
It's
January.
actually May.
It's May. It's about 6 months to record.
And we didn't even start on January.
We didn't start on January. We started like in February. Anyways, if your 15-year-old self was to come and find the Catherine of today, what do you think she would say to you? What would the reaction be?
Definitely would applaud myself. I've been in leadership ever since I was young. Something that I didn't want to be in, but I was pushed in for some reason. I don't know. God has plans that you would like to understand, but you don't understand. So leadership for me has been there ever since I was very young, to when I'm in uni and then all the places that I've worked. And it has brought me to be here currently where I am. And I'm definitely proud of myself because I like exploring new things. Fear is not a concept for me. You'd rather try and fail rather than not trying at all. So I've tried a couple of things, and for me, I would say I am very proud of myself to be where I am currently. Yeah. Can't wait to see what I'm going to do in the next 10 years.
Same.
And guys, fun fact, did you know that 65 to 80% of all the jobs in 2035 haven't even been named yet? Which means that the job that you will be doing doesn't even have a name. Like, it's merely a thought. Anyways, so what have been your best moments working with children and being the CEO of Mtoto and head of communication
best moments is sitting with Jennifer and coming up with concepts and actually actualizing them, making them come to life. Because for us, that's impact. Basically, we have whatever we've come up with, whatever we've created, we've seen impact just with the smiles we see on the children's faces, the different organizations we've worked with, the impact that you're making to these children, and even the parents who give us good feedback that they are amazed at what the children are doing. So for me, it's just seeing that whatever we are doing actually is not for nothing. Yeah.
That's really
What are
interesting.
some challenges you have faced while working in the children in media and advocacy space?
Oh wow. Challenges are not many people. People do buy in what we are doing, but some don't. They don't understand the concept of what you're doing. So what we usually do, our go-to is we just start. And then when we start, the people that we are working with or the people who we want to work with actually see, oh, so this is the idea they actually were talking about, but they had not seen it in their mind. So the challenge is convincing them to put their money in first. So what we usually do, we just start and then plug in the partners to come in much later if they want to come in. But they usually come in after they've seen that whatever we were actually telling them is coming to life.
So what do you think about the creative space in Kenya, considering that Mtoto News, like the whole vision is to make children visible and inspire them?
Creative space in Kenya is good. But now the angle of bringing in children is a game changer. We've had a couple of, I think the first one this year we did at Africa Media Festival. The partner we had partnered with was amazed on the outcome of what we had actually told them. They had not seen it until we went there and we actually did the event. For the 2 days we were there, they saw what children are doing. They were amazed. So what the creative space is lacking is getting to hear children's voices.
Yeah.
Especially on matters affecting children, because we cannot speak for them. You guys know what you want, and if you are given a platform to actually speak on it, then they get amazed, because most adults didn't get that opportunity. Yeah, to speak on anything that was affecting them that time. Yeah.
Imagine
Interesting.
going for a conference
Yeah.
where the adults are not allowed to speak or give their input on
I
a
know.
specific topic.
Usually, even for kids events, it's always the adult speaking first,
And leading.
last, and in the middle. Imagine a world where children are actually the ones doing that. That'd be so cool.
I know,
And
right?
actually we started creating that world with the Africa Children Summit, yeah?
Yeah.
It is a whole movement, it's a whole event where just children have been given a platform to speak. Adults are there to observe and listen. So that's another angle we are taking, and it's the way it's moving right now. I'm thinking, oh wow, by next year it's going to be not only Africa based but global.
Considering that the population of Africa is very young, so what do you think will be the future if everyone focuses on the younger generations? Or what do you say, creating talent at a young age?
The future is bright if we get to listen to what your thinking is about. Okay.
Yeah.
I believe the creative economy, when it started with adults.
True.
Bringing children on board is something that is very different, but something very fresh.
Yeah.
But the fact that these children are speaking on things affecting them and not just things so that they can do a podcast, they actually know they know what they want to speak about.
Yeah.
So they're putting out their voices out there, right? So I'm imagining if it's starting with the creative economy in that media space, in that room, what if they get out of that room? Because it starts in that room, right? It's like a Dear Diary moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, oh, you know what? I can go and speak to this guy. I can go and speak to someone in parliament. It starts from somewhere. And that's what we are giving these children. We are giving them a platform to start from somewhere, right? Mm-hmm. So if it's now, then the leadership of the country is going to be very different, because already your research process, your thinking process, your public speaking process is very different. Sindio? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's going to be a very refreshing. For me, I believe it's going to be very refreshing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where do you see Mtoto News in the next 10 years?
Next 10 years?
I feel like I asked this question in the podcast for Miss Jenny, but it's okay.
Next 10 years, definitely global. Ran by children, these children that we are actually advocating for right now.
Yeah.
Who have started the process from the onset, from the training, the Sauti training. They will be the ones running Toto News, because they know, they have grown here, they know what they want. And who better people than the ambassadors who have gone through the process, right? Yeah. So Toto News will be yours.
You do?
Yeah. If it goes global, it starts now. Even if it's not going to be yours directly, but you are going to make an impact starting, as you've already started making it right now. Right?
Yeah.
Now, before we move on to any more questions, I have a joke.
Obviously.
But you might not understand. What do you call it when a cat makes a big mess?
Sorry?
What do you call it when a cat makes a really big mess?
What do you call a what?
What do you call it when a cat makes a really big mess?
I don't know.
Catastrophe.
Oh, wow.
Let me give you a joke that will make you slap your knee. It'll be a knee slapper.
Uh-huh.
Did you hear about the spilled butter?
No.
It was whisked away. Should be slapping your knee.
I don't like jokes about eggs. Just don't crack me up, you know?
Oh, wow.
That was meant to be the other way around.
That was a joke right
Those
there.
are exactly the kind of jokes that I don't like.
Pun intended. Could you tell us about your biggest accomplishments working for Mtoto News?
Yeah, sure. Remember when I started working here, we had a conversation with Jennifer, and she has this big vision from Mtoto News. She has amazing ideas, and one of the ideas was she wanted us to get into going to outside, not only Africa, but just outside the country, to speak on matters affecting children, and also have different events on different angles. So in the beginning of last year, some of the content, we revived it to make sure that there's consistency on the platform.
For example,
on our YouTube page, like different variety of shows, like podcast, News Insight, just consistency. Like every week there's something that children are actually looking forward to watch. Okay. And then also added in new shows like your show, right? Which when we started off season 1, right now it's this big movement that everyone just wants to plug in and watch.
#accomplish.
Yeah.
I've really accomplished
and then we started picking up the events which already were being done, but we started picking up more different kind of events like EdTech Pre-Summit. We went to the Global AI Village in Paris, where we had a panel talking about AI and children. So far we've done an amazing job. The fact that now children are actually at the forefront in all angles in different countries on matters affecting them. So for me, this is a very big game changer, and for me, that's the biggest accomplishment. The fact that this has been done in such a short period of time, but very impactful, and I can't wait to see what more we can do together with these amazing children.
Yeah. I guess you can say mission accomplished.
Not yet.
Not
Mission
yet.
in the progress
Yeah,
of being
Mission
accomplished.
in progress.
Of being accomplished. Yeah.
What advice would you give to people who are aspiring to be like you, young or old?
Get out of your comfort zone. Do not let fear dictate or make you miss out on an opportunity that is meant for you. Do things, do hard things. Do it even if you're afraid of doing it. Just try it out. You'd rather say you tried it out and failed rather than not have tried it out at all. Number 2 is be good to people. People are your network is your net worth. All right?
I'm good to people, bro. Lucky.
Your network is your net worth. So be nice, be kind to people, because at the end of the day, these people will lead them at some point in life to do what you're meant to do. And my final, in every area of your life that you're in, wherever you're working, you are on an assignment by God.
Amen.
Right?
Hallelujah. Amen.
So that assignment you've been given, you have to accomplish it so that God can move you to your next assignment.
And you can say mission accomplished.
Yes. Okay. Mission accomplished, right? So you have to, wherever you've been placed, do it and do it well.
Yes.
And so that you can tell us mission accomplished in the comment section.
Yes.
Definitely.
Please tell us something in the comment section.
And then I
We want
wanted
your
to
comments.
mention that we have an amazing event coming up.
Call.
Total Creatives.
We will be there!
Based on the creative economy, basically what you guys are doing. We want to see what children are doing out there in terms of being creative. Is it writing books, podcasting like you guys are doing? Is it coming up with shows? Is it poetry? We want to see what guys are doing out there. So we have an amazing event coming up. More information will be shared later, much later. But stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, guys.
Guys, you know how amazing it will be when you showcase your talents in front of other creatives.
And you know you don't only have to be a child. You can also come as an adult and see what you can get your kids into, or nieces, or nephews.
Or any child that you suddenly happen to know but have legal guardianship.
Legal.
Yes. Anyways, guys, I think we've come to the end of the podcast.
And unfortunately,
Of the season.
Yeah.
of the season, guys, of the season.
Yeah, you guys have done an amazing job.
Oh, wow.
It's been our shortest season yet,
Yeah.
but with your help and your comments and different ideas for podcasts,
Yeah.
I think season 3 we should move faster.
Actually, that's why they're even getting more. They're enjoying the season 2 based on your season 1.
No, like honestly, our producer, I still have to have a word with him. Like, I was poking Tendo to signal him. Guys,
And then
do
he
you know
made-
he caught it? Like,
On
to
camera,
see
and made
to
it
the
toing
point-
toing.
Yeah, he put that sound. Ever since then, that thing that my parents say that children only learn from experience was so right. Because ever since then, we had to find a new way of signaling each other.
So
They are
good
signals.
job to you guys. Good job to the producer, to the entire Total News team for supporting this show,
Should we
right?
just introduce our producer so that it's not incognito?
Yeah.
Or
Should
we
come
do it
and
at
say
the end of
hi.
the year?
Yeah, let's do it at
Actually,
the
yeah.
end of
We
the
should do
year.
at the end of the year so that you can see who is behind everything. And the
Unfortunately,
editors and
guys,
camera crew.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
we should do a behind the scenes.
Yeah, if you guys want bloopers and stuff, we should be posting them so that you can see that us guys are not perfect. Like anyone can do podcasting, you just have to put your mind to it.
Yeah.
And we're actually very fun people, regardless of all these tough questions we
Yeah.
ask and very big words we use.
Yeah.
We're actually what should I say?
Easygoing.
Yeah, we're easygoing
And we tell such
and
good
goofy
jokes.
goobers, man. We just take life well. And just our motto in life is vibes.
Cool. That's
Vibes,
nice.
man. Yeah. Anyways, we've reached the end of the podcast.
Unfortunately, all good things have to come to an end.
As Tendo does not like to say. Anyways, it's been a super fun podcast. I hope you enjoyed.
I enjoyed.
I did.
Anyways, thank you for staying with us for the whole of season 2. Thank you for watching season 2.
Yeah.
See you next season.
So ciao for now.
Ciao for now.
We are Mtoto News, a digital platform that empowers children. We curate and create engaging content about and by children. Through audio, video, writing, and infographics, we believe children should be players, not spectators. Through child-led research, we amplify young voices, shaping policies and programs. To partner or donate, send an email to info@mtotonews.com or call 0705855258. Mtoto News, making children visible.